and we just want to make sure they are successful. As always, folks, the goal is simple for us. We just want to give you the tools, the skills, and challenge you a little bit. Don't take it personal. Within our community at the Lions Den, if you get 5/10, you are awesome. So most of us will not go beyond five. Okay, don't take it personal. We are not going to do Dr. Phil on you and rehab you after getting five. So five is perfect. The reason we leave room for us to improve a lot is we want to challenge you to go do extra work, push the limit a little bit more, and ultimately see you succeed. That's the goal for us at the end of the day. And I'm excited today because I'm not just the only one in the studio. I have with me a very great friend and mentor of ours, Demola in the house. Let's give him some love again, everybody, if you don't mind. Let's go. All right, all right. So you guys will see us kind of toggle back and forth together, and we'll be kind of, doing a lot of, it will give me his perspective. It will tell you if he's going to hire you. He's been in leadership for a while also, so he knows some good stuff and substance also. But don't take it personal, like I always say. The goal here is just to challenge us to do more. We just care about one thing, job. Can we all type job before we get in real quick? Can we all type job? That's all we care about here. Ultimately, at the end of the day, we need a job. That's it. That's all we care about here, really, at the end of the day. So we'll keep challenging ourselves, keep pushing the limits, the button, and ultimately to make you successful. That's the goal for us. So without wasting time, let me bring the first person on stage. Let's give it up. Give some love to So. Hey, how are you, So?
I'm doing good.
Excellent, excellent. Thank you, I'm always in awe when somebody says, you know what, screw it. I'm going to come in anyway, whatever you guys think. We're going to go in, get into the Lions Den, see what you got. So I respect that, folks, and I challenge everybody else. Don't be intimidated. It's a family thing. It's just that we are going to be a little bit critical. And who cares? At the end of the day, we just want you to get an offer. So we're going to point out areas we think you can improve on, and as a community, you know what to do. Just keep typing, tell me what you think, give them feedback, their facial expression, their body language, their communication style, the substance they are giving. We want all of those feedback because that's the way to help them to improve and do more. So make sure you give them feedback as always, okay? So without wasting time, the first role is going to be a role for. Let's quickly take a look at this role, and we'll let Soso do our magic at the end of the day. So the first role is a compliance analyst role. All right. So this is a role we've talked about similar ones in the past, but in simple terms, we expect you to be knowledgeable about the information security policies and procedure within the organization, the privacy expectation within the organization also. We expect you to know about risk assessment within your organization, especially also on third party vendors. So, how much of risk assessment do you do with the third party in general? Then, collaboration in general, also, you're going to work with multiple stakeholders. That is the expectation of this role. There's also the element of documentation and reporting, meaning they might have a solution for reporting or recording, and they expect you to help out with those also, right? So the risk scorecard, and don't stress this because many times every organization have what they've defined as their scorecard and how they maintain and manage risk in general. So I suspect you probably adjust and align to what the guideline of the organization is at the moment also. Then continuous improvement is going to be something that is going to be ongoing for all of us, so we can all agree on that at the minimum, right? So tell me about yourself. So there are two projects that kind of just sneaked in there. One of them was helping to develop standard operating procedures and the impact on your business, helping to create those SOPs for risk assessment, for third-party risk assessment, for business process workflow improvement. That is something that I think can help you to make your procedures clearer in your organization, help you to reduce potential errors in the business, and generally enhance the threat profile of your business in terms of making sure that you can understand the evolving threat in your business in general. Then, what are the quantitative impact in general? We can sneak in some values to say what we did, how did it reduce the risk over time, right? So we should be able to talk about that extensively also. And so you sent me your star already, which is the situation, task, action, the result. So I expect you to use that as your weapon to make sure you talk about those and own those. And I like your scenarios; they are pretty good. So just own it. When we get to that, I'll tell you what I want you to do in a bit. Questions for me, we all can agree we would expect you to ask questions relevant to the job itself. You could ask about some of the most significant privacy challenges or data security challenges in general. You could also ask from a context of the key performance indicators that they use to measure their overall risk management program. That's a good question to ask also. And now that's really the high level. So as always, I'm gonna get out of your way and you will go shine, sis. All right. So I'm just gonna before we, and like I said, everybody, for those of us just joining, we have the privilege of having with us also one of our mentors, Demola, in the house as always. So you can see Demola there. So you see Demola and I will be kind of toggling back and forth, and I would like him to give you feedback also based on what you say. We are going to be doing back and forth. Okay. So just be expectant of that. All right. Like I said, just have fun. Don't take anything personal. All right. Just enjoy the moment.